What's up, everybody? This is the Celebrity Relationship Coach coming to you again this week. We're going to be looking at singles. Going to be talking about those of you that you want to find true love. You're tired of being single. You're frustrated. Maybe you've been in relationship after bad relationship, and you just made some bad decisions. You're like, look, I'm Chris. I'm tired of going through that, and I want to get it right. So we're going to be looking at some ways to help you get it right. But first, we're going to look at what's going on with our celebrity relationships. Michelle, Barack Obama went out to dinner Tuesday after it was announced that he was going to be the 44th president of the United States, and I'm sure they were there, nice, quiet, romantic setting, just the two of them and about 15 Secret Service men. Okay, might not be as romantic, but hey, gonna be the president, gotta do what you gotta do. And I encourage people, couples, no matter how long you've been together, been married, you gotta get that away time. Get rid of them kids, send them all poof to grandma's, grandpa's house, whatever the case may be. But you gotta continue to date. So Michelle, Barack, I applaud you guys. Mimi, Carey, Nick Cannon, she said, look, I made him wait till we got married before I gave him the goods. Hey, I applaud you, Mariah, because you know what? In order for her to do that, y'all, she had to have a plan. She had to know where she wanted to go with the relationship. That's what we're going to be talking about today with singles. You got to know where you're going. You got to know what you want, okay? Because you don't just spontaneously hold out, okay? Once you rolling around and you start sweating and you start saying sweet nothings and breathe, start sounding like Darth Vader, all up in each other's ear, you ready to. So for her to hold out until they got married, hey, they dated, it was only 2 months, but she had a plan and she stuck to it. Kim Kardashian, Reggie Bush, been spending some downtime together. If you know, he got injured, had knee surgery, and they've been there in New Orleans, spending time together, playing video games, and just trying to be regular people. And even though they have a long distance relationship, which I must say, it's very hard, very challenging. I don't advise it for a lot of people, but if you are going to decide to do it, you're going to have to do things like, she said, we make sure that we do not go without seeing each other, maybe 10 days at the longest. Of course, they got money, they can fly and do these type of things, but I do applaud them for making it a priority to put the relationship as a priority. And she says, we're committed to the relationship. So singles, okay, you may say, look, I am frustrated, I'm single, I've been in bad relationships and I end up keep getting right back at this spot. Why is that? What am I missing to help me get to where I want to be? Okay, and I've been there. I know what it's like. You sing. I used to come home Friday, Saturday nights, man, and it seemed like everybody out having a good time. They with their girlfriend, and I got a nice romantic night with some Doritos and a Coke, and some TV, and that's like, and I'm thinking I got to be the only one sitting at home, doing this. But no, but you know what I did, because I had bad relationships, and I said I got so frustrated, and I said, what I'm going to do? I picked people for the wrong reason. I'm going to make a list. What is it that I want? What are the attributes that I'm looking for out of a person? And then you'd be surprised at the number of people that don't do this, okay? How do you get where you want to go? Because you know what? If you fail to plan, what? They say you plan to fail, okay? So whatever you're going to do, if you want to build a house, or if you're going to do something, your career, you plan it out. You just don't get there by happenstance. But I'm going to tell you, and this is, many of us, it's not our fault. We weren't told. We weren't educated about these things. We were told to go to school and, for a career. But relationships, they're organic, man. They just happen. And I see you, you see me. We feeling each other. And, But see, and that's the big deception, that because we're social beings, so we're going to meet and we're going to be attracted to each other anyway. But you have to, before you get into that mind-boggling, frame of mind, you got to know what you want. And best believe, this will save you so much time and when you get to the next phase. Because this phase we're talking about right now, this is the single phase. This is the phase of readiness, when you find out or plan, what is it that I really want? I'm going to tell you where coaching comes in at this phase. It's like getting a personal trainer. Hey man, somebody can give you a plan and they can say, look, go do this. And you could run on the treadmill, do 30 minutes of cardio, do some strength training, whatever the case may be. But you know what many of us will do, we'll fall off. We'll start out good and we'll start off strong, and then we'll slack off, because you know what, we want accountability. We want somebody there to kick us in the behind and tell us, no, that wasn't right, we need to do it this way. We want somebody to hold our hand and cuddle us and tell us, it's going to be all right, and we just get back in there. And relationship coaching is the exact same thing. We know some of the things that we need to do, but we need that person to be accountable to. We need a person to help us stick on track with the plan that we've set for ourselves. And most importantly, we just need the person that knows more than what we know in that, in the field of relationships, so they can help us to avoid the pitfalls or get out of the pitfalls that we've already gotten ourselves into. So look, send me your questions, whatever it is you want to know. Get at me, my email address is right here. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube videos or the podcast that you see out there on iTunes. And we're going to go make this world a better place, better relationships, help to take that divorce rate on down, and get to the final stage in relationships, in coaching, which is the stage of bliss, where I believe everybody can and should get to. So I'll see you next week. Take care. Have a great week.